Notion 3.5, the plain version. On May 13th, Notion shipped version 3.5. The workspace you already use to write documents is now the staging ground where work is gathered and dispatched. This is a mechanical shift designed for working professionals: a designer, a marketer, a product manager, an ops lead. The update relies on 3 new capabilities: placing external agents directly onto pages, syncing databases for live data feeds, and using Claude Opus 4.7 for voice input and deep context. These technical changes move the execution of rote tasks directly onto the page. The workspace handles the staging and math while you provide direction. Habit 1 is simple: 1 page, 1 agent. You pick a page that already holds your brief, your data, and your working notes. You then drop an external tool, like Claude, Ramp, Clay, or Vercel, directly onto the page exactly the way you would @mention a teammate. The agent reads the existing context of the page and performs one specific pass. A marketing manager might ask Clay to enrich a segment list with current job titles. An ops lead might ask the Ramp agent to calculate year-to-date vendor spend. Instead of drafting an email to a vendor and waiting for a reply, the agent does the work right there and writes the result directly back into your page. The data and the brief are already in Notion. There is no need to package them up and send them out. By limiting the external agent to one single page and one specific pass, you maintain tight control over the final output. The context remains focused on existing data, and new information lands exactly where it belongs. Habit 2 turns databases into self-updating systems. Your tracker is a feed, not a static snapshot. You set up database sync once by authorizing a source application. You pick the database in Notion you want it to write into, pulling from Salesforce, Zendesk, Postgres, or even Strava. You do not need system admin access to do this. A personal login simply pulls the rows you already have permission to see. From then on, data flows continuously. Monday's open support tickets automatically update by Friday. Any AI summary built on this live table reads that feed. As rows refresh beneath, the summary instantly adjusts its shape without requiring a new prompt. Because the rows refresh on their own, you never have to second-guess if the numbers in your workspace reports are out of date. Habit 3 uses the new Claude Opus 4.7 integration to bypass the keyboard entirely. On a Mac or Windows desktop, hold the designated shortcut and speak a raw, unformatted thought. Claude Opus structures that audio and places perfectly formatted text directly into your page's correct section. On mobile, a single tap triggers a meeting transcription that stays active even if you are walking away from your desk. This recording continues without interruption, surviving a locked screen or a phone placed straight into pockets. By the time you return back to your computer desk, the raw audio has already been processed into a clean summary and a bulleted list of action items waiting for you. Voice dictation is a strategic tool to instantly reclaim the hours typically lost to the administrative backlog no one wants to type. Let's run the math. Before 3.5, answering a simple question like, "What is the state of my projects?" on a Monday morning required about 45 minutes of tab switching across Slack history, 2 dashboards, and your inbox. With live numbers and context cached on one page, that same status check now takes under 7 minutes. Because external agents write their outputs directly into Notion blocks, the next person in your workflow opens the same page and finds the task already finished. From there, your synced database exports cleanly to a CSV, and your voice-drafted email can be sent straight from your connected inbox tab. There is no "copy this somewhere else" step. 1 page handed to 1 agent. 1 database to stay current. Voice for the boring parts. The Notion page is now the final destination. It is the place where work is staged, processed, and ultimately finished. Plain Euro explains AI tools in plain English. No jargon, no hype. Got a tool you want covered? Tell us, and it becomes an episode.